Hello everyone, welcome. Thanks for liking my videos and subscribing to my channel. I am on the new Street of Dreams here in Wellpoint, and today I'm going to give you an update of the new Street of Dreams. What's going on here? I did drive through the neighborhood and there is a lot of activity. And right behind me you see one of the Street of Dream model homes. Let's take a walk through the neighborhood and show you what's going on. Right there is a Sycamore model home. That is part of the Street of Dreams. This is the Seneca model. 2-car garage with a golf cart garage. New designed home. Very nice. And you can see they have moving trucks. They are moving furniture and things into these model homes. Here I am standing on the corner of Arusa Run and Linkeen Loop, the new Street of Dreams. Let's take a walk through the neighborhood and see what we can see. This is the Eagle model. That is precast concrete walls. The lights are on, but nobody's home at the Street of Dreams. For those new to the channel, welcome. My name is Tim. I bring you Villages-related content. And if you're new to the Villages is a 55-plus community located in Central Florida. It is the fastest growing community in the nation, according to the 22-23 census. I brought you a video of how fast the Villages is growing. It's also the safest community in the state of Florida. And the Street of Dreams are model homes that the developer uses to take prospective customers through to showcase the quality of construction, the materials they use to build the homes. And this area has 56 homes. It recently opened. Some individuals have already taken tours through these homes. I'm going to give you a walking tour of the outside of these homes today. There's a tall pine model, the Sanderling model. Let me know if you like that blue color. It's actually not that bad, but it almost looks like there's too much blue. They should break that color up a little bit with some other color, maybe a off-white. Here is a Kingfisher model. There is a retention pond right behind these homes. There's a Whispering Pine model. And for those new to the channel, the Street of Dreams recently moved from the village of Moultrie Creek to the village of Wellpoint. And here's where the team members park. That's a large parking lot for team members. May all your dreams come true on the Street of Dreams right there, friends. Welcome. Welcome home. And that little arrow indicates that the Street of Dreams, you drive up there, you turn left. But these homes here on the left and right are also Street of Dreams models. They have a lot of members if they're going to fill up this parking lot. Is this parking lot for sales agents? There is a retention pond here. That is the Wellpoint Recreation Center right across the way, friends. I'll zoom in and show you the Wellpoint Recreation Center. And those are the Street of Dream model homes right there. Swimming pool. Some have swimming pools. Wellpoint Rec Center. This model home here also has a swimming pool. There's a lot of people milling around here, friends. And right over there you see Wellpoint. That is essentially accommodation home / lifestyle stay home neighborhood. If you come down here for a design review on your home, or if you want to take a look around the villages, you can sign up for a lifestyle stay up to 7 days and they'll put you in one of those homes. There also is a lifestyle stay home neighborhood just down the way a little bit as well. So there is a lot of opportunity for you to stay. And the prices are reasonable in the lifestyle stay homes. I think a few years ago I paid like $99 per night to stay in a nice home, furnished home for 7 days. Take a look around the villages. See what kind of home you want to buy. Look at the neighborhoods. And they placed this Street of Dreams here in Wellpoint in close proximity to the Publix grocery store and shopping at Magnolia Plaza just up the road. That's part of the reason they put the Street of Dreams here. For those people who stay here 6 or 7 days, they can have fairly close access to shopping, probably a 10-minute car ride to the grocery store from here. You can see there are people milling around looking at homes. Here's the Osprey model right there. Now I'm on the corner of Witt Loop and Rusa Run. Hello, good afternoon. And this is the Stream of Dreams model homes here. Both sides of the street. And when I was doing videos earlier, I was speculating what this area is going to be, and I speculated correctly. It's a parking lot for any individual who wants to come here. You park here and you can kind of walk around the neighborhood and tour these model homes. This is the Shearwater model. I believe all these homes on this street are precast construction, concrete walls. They are made in a factory, shipped to the job site, and lifted into place using a crane. That is the new preferred construction style of the villages. There's the Warbler model right there. And this is a parking lot.
Hello.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
Yep, afternoon.
The Egret model. And yes, one of my subscribers gets excited every time I show that house, the 4-car garage house. He even gave me a list of his toys that he would put in this 4-car garage. Let me know when you're going to move to the villages and buy a 4-car garage home. I would like to know. This is the Ibis model. So these model homes opened up recently in the last few weeks. And the homes in the former Street of Dreams located in Moultrie Creek. And I will provide a video, or I did provide a video to you about those model homes recently. Those homes have been listed for sale and are sold, or will be sold soon. Sales and information, welcome home. I think, my friend, they're using the 4-car garage home as the sales and information center home. I think that's what they're using that home for. That's the way it appears to me. Usually one of the homes in this neighborhood, they they utilize, and they bring the clients in, and they go over the particulars of the homes. They give them sales literature, and I think that is going to be your sales and information home right there. They are not going to store toys in that garage. Here's the Albany model right there, friends. Very unique homes. That is the Heron. That home there is the Heron model. The Swallow model right there. I notice people are watering the plants. I think these are employees. They're watering the plants. Swallow model home. That's the Raven home right there. This is a very unique home. This has a very small pool. I'm not sure if it's a hot tub. There's a water feature, like a waterfall feature there. This is the Raven. Now I'm on the corner of Whit Loop and Rusa Run. And this is the main entrance to the Street of Dreams in Wellpoint. Corner of McNeil Drive and Rusa Run. Right across the way is a golf course. They are watering the golf course today. Looks like they have a construction site across the way. Looks like new homes are going to be built over there soon. There you have it, your new Street of Dreams model home center here in the village of Wellpoint. That is the Wellpoint Rec Center right over there, and swimming pool and postal center. This is McNeil Drive. That is the Garden Villa home neighborhood over there, friends. Right there, Garden Villa homes. They do have a no trespassing sign there. I cannot go in there and video those homes. And you know the story about that. That is the Wellpoint Recreation Center. I will finish my walking tour of the Street of Dreams, the Model Home Center, right there. So as you drive into the neighborhood, they say welcome home. There is a sign pointing right, because that is where the parking area is. That's also where the sales information home is going to be. That's the Egret model right there. That is the Kingbird model. This is a unique home. I've never seen this style home before. I've used it as a thumbnail on several of my videos, and I never knew what model it is. Yeah, here's the sales and information pointing down there. It is the 4-car garage home. It is the St. Lawrence number 2 model. That is what that home is. That is a very large and unique home. St. Lawrence model 2. Right across the street is the Warbler model. Here they're moving some furniture in to complete the decorative touches. That is the Dabney model home right there. That is a Dabney. Here is the Burrowing Owl model home. These are all precast constructed walls, friends. This is the Oriole model home right there. There they are moving furniture in there. This is the Dove model home. That is the Dove. Now I'm on the corner of Steiger Street and Rusa Run. There are people milling around here, friends. That is the Cormorant model. Now I'm heading down Steiger Street. Lots of progress has been made in this neighborhood. This model home here is called the Niagara. That's the Niagara model. And there are 3 homes on this side, 4 homes on this side of the street that are continued to be Street of Dream model homes. There are 56 of these homes. And there are 2 on this side. Here's the Spoonbill model. Interesting that they have 2 homes. That's the Mockingbird model. They actually have 2 homes on Gavin Court. That is Gavin Court and Steiger Street. And you can tell the Street of Dream homes because they have signs in front of them. This is the Starling model right there. This is the Pelican model. Let me know in the comments if you like this model. It has a very federal looking look to it with the columns in the front. It is the Westchester model. Beautiful glass doors. Now, this is interesting. This home has a swimming pool in the back. In the front of it, it says pool design by appointment only. I wonder if this is the home you go into to talk to the sales representatives about designing your swimming pool. That is my guess. If you're going to have a swimming pool, you probably come here and you work with their pool designers, the pool design team. That's my guess. Here is a parking lot. Now I know why this parking lot is here. I always questioned why they needed a parking lot here. That is for those people that have a pool. They park here and they walk into that home and talk about designing a swimming pool. Now I will walk back and finish the tour of the Street of Dreams. Feel free to forward the video to anybody you feel is interested in the village's related content. I would appreciate it. They are still furnishing some of these Street of Dream homes. And they decorate these homes very nice, very well. I'm sure there's pictures of these inside of these homes online. You can refer to the Villages sales website, thevillages.com. They will have all kinds of information about the floor plans and the pictures. But I do highly recommend, if you're interested, that you book your lifestyle stay, take advantage of the reasonable prices in the accommodation homes that are located adjacent to this neighborhood. And stay a while, tour these homes, get a feel for the area, take a look at the quality of construction. I think these homes are very well built. Here's the Cormorant model. Right there, that's the Cormorant. And this is the Songbird model. And there you have it. Now I'm back right where I started on Linkeen Loop and Rusa Run. That is your new Street of Dreams update video for March 2025. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. I do appreciate it. Have a great weekend, everyone. Take care.